Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a skincare related video. However, this is not going to be me sitting here applying the products to my face. This is simply me sitting here explaining to you what my skincare saviours are, what my skincare favourites are, and the reason I've decided to do this video is because now I actually think I've got enough products that I use on a daily basis that I swear by, that I feel like I can actually sit and talk to you about, whereas about a year ago I definitely could not do this. So I've got a fair few to get through and I'm excited to share them with you. I've got all sorts of variety of things in different categories and I want to talk to you a little bit about each and every single one, so we'll crack on with the video. Please stick around to the end, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and click the subscribe button. We will crack on and look at these incredible products that I am obsessed with. Okie dokie, so first things first, I feel like we should start with a lone product by itself under the title of lip care. You guys are probably going to guess exactly which product I'm going to be talking about here, but it is technically a skincare product and one that is an absolute essential in my skincare routine and particularly on a night time. So I am obsessed with using the classic Carmex in the squeezy tube. This is actually in the liquid, like gel-like formula almost, like rather than being like a balm, if that makes sense. I absolutely love Carmex and I've probably been using it now for around a year and a half, something like that, and this is probably about my 4th tube of it. It does last quite a long time and it's obviously super affordable. Absolutely love this. If you've not tried Carmex, I suggest you do, because honestly it's just amazing, and even when I wake up on a morning my lips feel so moisturised and like I feel like I've been wearing this all night because it's just amazing and I highly recommend it. Next I feel like we should move on to masks. I've actually only got one in this topic as well because it's the one and only that I absolutely swear by. I am yet to find anything as good as this mask. Okay, so the mask I'm talking about is quite an obvious one as well, and one that you guys will have seen me mention in vlogs, in videos, etc. This is the Lush Mask of Magnanimity. I absolutely love this face mask. It's amazing. I actually just had a little smell of it then because I've not used it for a long time, and the freshness of this product is just what draws me to it immediately. It is peppermint scented and it's absolutely amazing. I think one of these costs about £6 to £7, something like that, but it's entirely worth it. I've had this tub for a long time and I know they do actually recommend that you don't keep them for very long because obviously they're fresh, but I find that they work for a long time, so I just keep them for as long as I can really, and as long as they last. I do get a lot of use out of these as well. Although they are really good value, you do get a lot out of this little tub. This one is fantastic for my skin. I've got oily, acne prone skin, which I've mentioned in several videos before, and this, when I'm having like a really bad skin time, like when my acne is brutal, pop this on my face and I feel a million times better afterwards. It just leaves like my skin feeling super fresh. It's also really abrasive, so it kind of feels like you're really cleansing and really getting into those pores and giving them a good clean out, which is exactly what you need, and I just absolutely love it. It's an absolute holy grail product of mine. I absolutely love it and I've seen so many people saying the same, so if you're having a bit of a skincare nightmare, I highly recommend heading into Lush or heading over to their website and checking out this. It's too affordable to miss as well. Next I feel like we should start with the cleansers. So I'm actually going to start with like deep cleansing and like scrubs almost. So the first one I'm going to talk to you about is one that you will have seen in a recent video as well, and this is the Garnier Skin Active Pure Active 3-in-1, and it's a wash, scrub and a mask. I usually just use this as a wash, but in the past I have actually used it as a mask and just applied it to like certain areas of my face when my skin has been having a really bad time. This is again yet another affordable product. It's amazing. It comes out white. It doesn't really smell like anything other than what I would imagine like a sea product to smell like. Like, you know, you get those like sea salt products or products that smell like the spa almost. This is exactly like that. Again, it's very abrasive, so when you rub it in you feel like it's actually doing something, and I just absolutely love it. My skin feels so fresh after I've used this. I actually got Simon to use it as well because I was like, the first time I tried it I was like, this stuff is amazing. Absolutely love it. So again, I think this is actually a product for oily skin, which it says on the front, oily skin prone to imperfections, which is exactly my skin to a T. So this works the dream on my skin. I don't use it every night because it is quite intense, but I do really love it, and I just use this by simply applying it onto my skin, rubbing it in and then washing it off, and it just feels amazing after. It actually feels like it's done some good more or less instantly. Next is another product which I have pretty much finished the bottom of, which makes me finish the bottom, at the bottom of, which makes me extremely sad because I love this skincare product so much. I'm definitely going to have to pick some more up. This is the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel Deep Cleansing Facial Scrub with active charcoal. You can see like this has barely got any left in it. This is actually my in-shower cleanser and I absolutely love this one. So once I've like washed my hair, washed my body and everything like that, I'll then go on to wash my face in the shower, and this is the product I always reach for. You aren't supposed to use this that frequently, I don't believe. I think it's like 3 times a week, something like that they recommend. I use it more or less every time I go in the shower. Sometimes I like mix it up with different ones, which I'll show you in a minute, but mainly this is the one I reach for. Again, it's an affordable product, it's amazing. I've already recommended this to one of my brothers who is also suffering with his skin at the minute quite badly. It's like teenager and hormones and all that sort of stuff. So I recommended this one because honestly, it's changed my skincare game. I'm so obsessed with this. I was always a little bit dubious about these kind of ranges because when I was younger I actually did try the tea tree ranges from Boots and they didn't work that well for me. However, now I literally could not recommend this more. I thought maybe it was the charcoal element that was like so good for my skin, but I've actually got another product from just the tea tree range to show you which I'm loving. So I don't think it's actually just the charcoal, I think it's just the range in general, but my skin like literally thanks me so much for this incredible product. It's so good, and like I said, it's a holy grail product as well that I definitely need to repurchase. And if you're suffering with oily skin, need something abrasive, because again this is abrasive, then I would definitely recommend trying it. Again, it smells pretty much of nothing. Actually doesn't smell very nice at all, to be honest. It's like black in colour, so it's not very nice to put on your face, but I feel like products like that mean exactly what they say on the tin, and there's no messing around with like scents or making them look pretty or anything like that. They just do exactly what they say, and I think that's what I look for in a skincare product now. So yeah, could not rave about that enough. I absolutely love it. Next is another product from a very, well, that same range but without the charcoal. You've seen this in a video as well. This is the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel Foaming Face Wash. On the days when I'm not using the one with charcoal, I will reach for this as well. I tend to use this one when I go in the bath, or just if I really want to quickly wash my face, because it's so easy to use. You simply put 2 pumps of it into your hand, like foam it onto your wet face and then wash it off, and it's so easy. Again, it leaves your skin feeling incredibly fresh, and again this is a super affordable product. I absolutely love this. This is just like my daily cleanser and I absolutely love it. It also lasts a really long time because you barely need any. I've literally got like a third of the way through this and it's so good. Another product I pushed to the back of my like skincare collection for quite a long time because I was making way for new products coming in and trying new things and stuff like that, and I did actually love it a while back, and like I said, I just kind of pushed it to the back of my collection and didn't really use it. So now I've kind of brought it back, but I brought it back in a different way. Now, as you guys probably know, I have been like going to the gym quite a lot and I'm absolutely loving it. I love it so much. It's such like a good addition to my life now. It's like a new hobby and I'm just really enjoying how it's making me feel. So now I do like a full cleanse before I go to the gym, just because obviously when you wake up on a morning you feel a bit grotty, your skin feels a bit manky, you don't really want to have a shower before you go to the gym because you know you're going to end up really sweaty. So instead what I do is get up, give my face a good wash, brush my teeth, chuck my hair up, have some well, not really breakfast, just like a coffee or something, and then I'll head straight to the gym and get it over and done with for the day, and then I'll feel really like energized and ready to go for the rest of the day. The product I've been using prior to the gym to give my face a good refresh before going is the Ami Naturally Kind New Leaf Deep Pore Exfoliating Polish, and this product is really good. I've actually mentioned this as well in previous favourites and vlogs and stuff like that because like I said, I did love it a long time ago, but now I've kind of like brought it back again into a different part of my skincare routine, and it's definitely got a purpose. I absolutely love it. I can't explain the smell of this. It reminds me of something. I'd say it's probably quite like oranges, something like that, something not too citrusy but still quite citrusy, not like your lemons and things like that, but still like an orange or something. And I just absolutely love this. It's so nice on the skin. It's got beads in it as well, so it is exfoliating, and it does make me feel like my skin is getting that clean that it needs on a morning. I don't go to the gym every day. It's more like 2 to 3 times a week at the minute because of work and travelling a lot up home and things like that, and just literally not having the time. But 2 to 3 times a week is more than I ever have done, so I'm still so proud with that. But obviously because it is an exfoliating product, they don't recommend that you use these every single day, but I obviously just use this before the gym, so it's roughly around 2 to 3 times a week anyway, so it seems to work absolutely fine, and I really do love the way this makes my skin feel, and it's just a perfect little addition, and I absolutely love it. So I would definitely recommend getting your hands on these products and checking out the Ami range if you've not tried them already, because I do actually have a few in my collection as well. Next, sort of just under that category, I guess, is a product that I sometimes use to use cleansers with. This is my Magnetone. Occasionally I do use this, not very often anymore, and it's usually alongside the foaming face wash, and I really love it as well. Again, it's super easy to use. The head cleans really easily. Again, this just gets any product like really well into the skin. I have done a whole video about this about a year ago now when I actually received it, and I've had it in my collection since. I really love it, and it's so easy to charge as well. I won't go into the details of it. It's just really easy to use, and it's just great to get like that more daily product, really more simple product than your average like exfoliating products and things like that, deeper into the skin, especially if you've got skin like mine. So I'd recommend getting a face brush if you've not got one yet, because they do change your skincare game altogether as well. Next, I thought we should talk about like makeup removers and cleansers, which you would probably use just to take makeup off, and then go ahead and use the ones I just talked about. Firstly, we'll talk about a favourite of everybody's, and this is, oh, it's open as well, and this is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This is about my 20th bottle of this stuff. I absolutely love it. It's an essential item. I need it in my skincare collection at all times. It's fantastic to apply to a cotton pad, take your makeup off with it, and then go ahead and use a cleanser like this one or something like that. It's just fantastic. It's definitely got a place in my skincare collection, and I absolutely love it. Again, these are usually on offer like somewhere, and they're roughly around, well, if they're on offer, they're roughly between like £2 to £5, something like that. You can get like plain ones, you can get ones for different types of skin type, you can get ones with oil in. It completely is dependent on what kind of skin you've got. I usually just go for this one or the green bottle. I can't remember what that one is, but I definitely don't reach for the oil infused ones, because that completely just makes my skin more oily, does my skin no favours. But if you're a dry skin kind of person, then that one would definitely be for you. They're just honestly amazing. Next is another product which is quite a new one into my skincare routine at the minute, but I have been loving using it, and I've actually like used a fair amount. Cannot for the life of me pronounce this brand, but it's Eau Thermale Avene, and this is basically an extremely gentle cleanser lotion. So what I do with this is apply it to my fingertips, rub it all over my face, which takes all my makeup off. It makes it go kind of like smeary on your face, your makeup, and then I go ahead and use a flannel and just like completely cleanse it off, and then I'll go ahead and use something like a cleanser again. So this is like cleanse number 1, and this is like cleanse number 2. It just makes my skin feel really smooth, really soft, and it also is just like a nice silky texture to it. It's a really nice product actually, and I would recommend trying it. Get this from Boots and things. I'll obviously link everything down below, but yeah, I really love that one as well. An absolute favourite of mine at the minute. I've talked about this on my Instagram stories and all sorts of things like that. This one is an insane product. I absolutely love it. I think I'm gonna have to repurchase it, even though it's gonna be quite pricey. This is the White Company's Super Balm Gentle Daily Deep Cleanser. I am hooked on this product. This is like an essential item now. I absolutely love it. I would say it's almost as essential as my Carmex, and you know how much I love that. I absolutely I need this. Whenever I go anywhere, like home for like a few days or whatever, this is immediately put into my wash bag because I need it. It's like, it has to come everywhere with me. Basically what I do with this is, again, apply like a really small amount, like probably the size of like a 2p piece, apply it all over my face, rub it in to like my makeup. It like makes all your makeup disappear. It's amazing. And then I'll just go ahead with a wet flannel and take it all off, and then go ahead and do another cleanse like everything else that I've just showed you. And I just absolutely love it. Again, I think this is quite a pricey product, but honestly, it's amazing. I highly recommend it. I think this container is like almost empty, which makes me so sad. So that's really why I've been reaching for this one more, because I just simply can't throw this away yet. I'm not ready for that. Next then, we will move on to toners. I feel like that is a good way to go from here. So I actually only have one to show you here, because toners, I've not really found one yet that I absolutely love or that I swear by, but one that I did use a lot of over the last few months but actually ran out, and now I'm only left with a mini version, is the La Roche-Posay Zero Zinc toner spray. I absolutely love this. It's got zinc in it, which is a really good ingredient for greasy, oily skin, and I absolutely love it. And you'll see in a second that some of the serums that I use actually do have zinc in as well, and I do find that it complements my skin massively. This is an amazing product as well. This is actually a mini travel size version, and I really love this. Again, I take this anywhere that I go. So again, what you do with this, it's like a spray mist. So once you've like cleansed your face and you're happy with everything like that, you spray the toner all over your face, and leave it to dry for a couple of seconds, and then if there's any excess you'll pat that off with a cotton pad. Sometimes you'll see like on the cotton pad if there's any like dirt left on your face, it'll take it away, and I just find it really refreshes the skin, and it's just a really great product. It's also really affordable in the full size as well, so I would definitely recommend trying it if you're looking to try some new toners. I would also like some recommendations for new ones myself as well, so if you have any really good toners that you absolutely love, leave them down in the comments below, because there's still room in my skincare routine for that as well. Next then is another staple item in my current skincare routine, and this is actually my one and only moisturiser for my face in this whole collection. So this is the Garnier Pure Active Matte Control Anti-Shine Moisturiser. I also mentioned this in a recent video, I think it was one of my new in this month videos, and I mentioned that I got sent this whole range of products from Garnier suitable for my skin type, and I was excited to try them and things like that. Oh my god, I have never had a moisturiser quite like this. I absolutely love it. I'll show you what it looks like. It's like a gel-like texture, so it goes on like that. So it's like gel-like rather than being a cream moisturiser, and it just is incredible. It just sinks into the skin like nothing else. It smells so fresh, and I absolutely love it, and it also leaves my skin feeling incredibly soft and just great as like more like a base for my makeup to sit on. I tend not to use like a primer or anything now. I just usually go straight with this because it's almost got that matte texture of a primer, and I really love that. So my hand feels amazing now. This product is nearing the end. It's definitely going to be one that I'm going to repurchase because I really do love this, and I've never found a moisturiser that complements greasy, oily skin before. So this one is a winner, absolute winner. I'm obsessed with it. The next step in my skincare routine then is a new one. Well, not a new one actually, I've been doing it for a while now, but you know that I've been going on and on and on and on about this step in my skincare routine. So next I'm going to talk to you about serums. I've got two that I reach for on a daily basis, and I absolutely love them yet again. Firstly, I'm going to talk about my favourite, which is the Bare Minerals Blemish Ready Anti-Imperfection Serum. This one has got added zinc and licorice root. I absolutely love it. Again, I've mentioned this in lots of videos, and I've talked about it lots on my Instagram, Twitter, blog, everything, because I just love it so much. Serums are a game changer for my skincare. I absolutely love them. My skin craves serums now. They basically work wonders if you've got greasy skin like mine. I read somewhere that basically they are like a moisturiser but for people with oilier skin, and I just think they're amazing. I absolutely love this one. Again, I think this is actually going to be a product I'm going to have to repurchase because I really do love this particular serum. However, I've also incorporated this one into my skincare routine as well, and this one is the White Company's Super Serum, and I absolutely love this one as well. They both do pretty much the same thing. They leave my skin feeling like glowy but not greasy, so that's exactly what I feel like I need, but without adding any more oil to my skin, because it definitely doesn't need that. I just love them, and if you've not tried either of these, I highly recommend that you try both of them or either of them. It's completely up to you. But out of the two, my favourite is definitely the Bare Minerals. I absolutely love it. Love serums. There's a massive place for them now in my skincare routine. I think that is all of my skincare products I wanted to talk about today in this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed this and seen a little bit about sort of what I use in my daily skincare routine and sort of what I use on a weekly basis in my skincare routine as well. There's lots of incredible products. I've only shown you my favourites, which yes is quite a lot, but if you think about each category, it's actually not that many because there's obviously like a couple of favourites in each category, and I do tend to chop and change between the lot because obviously it can get quite expensive replacing like really expensive ones like your serums and things like that, so I like to chop and change between a few, and it kind of makes things last a little bit longer. I really hope that you've enjoyed this. Please be sure to give it a massive thumbs up for me. If you want to see like an actual skincare routine, so all these products put into action in a video, please let me know and I will try and sort that one out for you as well. And if you have any other video suggestions that you want to see as well, also leave them down below. Please be sure to click that subscribe button down below, and also on screen now, check out my previous videos. I bring you 2 videos a week, remember guys, Wednesdays and Sundays at 5 PM. On that note, I'm going to leave you guys here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Mwah.